Hey friends, great to have you back on Inspired by Real Estate. We're a network of expert advisors dedicated to real-time information, educating and inspiring you with the inside scoop on all things real estate so that you don't have any sleepless nights when you're buying or owning your home. Ultimately, we want to help bring peace to your life so that you can reach financial freedom. Whether or not you're buying your first home or your fifth home, the home buying process can create all kinds of emotions and feelings. One of the best ways to ensure the process is not overwhelming for a buyer is to be well educated and properly prepared for the process. Normally, there's lots of questions that come up, and I wanted just to answer a few of those questions. Before we start looking to buy a house, what are the questions that people ask? There's no dumb question, and so I just want to jump right into it. One of the first questions people ask before they're looking at buying a house: should I talk to the mortgage person before looking at houses? The answer to that question is absolutely. Not just because I'm a mortgage guy, but because there's tons of reasons you should talk to the mortgage person and get pre-approved first. First and foremost, we can help you understand exactly how much you can afford. There's no reason to go out and look for homes that are listed at $250,000 or $300,000 if you can only afford a $200,000 house. If you want your payment to be X, and you go out and find this beautiful house and find out that the payment is $500 more than you budgeted, that will just bring stress and disappointment to everybody in the process. If you're a first-time home buyer, there are lots of first-time home buyer programs available. These programs can vary from state to state and county to county, so knowing exactly what's available to you is critical. Another important reason that you want to talk to the mortgage guy first is what are the costs associated with buying a home. Many home buyers don't understand the difference between a down payment and the prepaid items, escrow account, and regular closing costs. We can thoroughly explain this to you before you ever start in the process so that you know exactly what to expect. Another question people ask is, should I buy a house or should I continue to rent? Buying a home is a very solid investment. That being said, renting can also be a better option for some people depending on their circumstances. The current interest rates are incredibly low. A 30-year mortgage can be cheaper than paying rent. However, that brings to question, what are your plans? What is your goals for the next few years? We need to visualize that. We need to talk about that and make sure that we're meeting your needs. One of the most important things to consider is the length you plan on staying in the home if you were to purchase. If the answer is only 1 year or 2 years, it's likely the better decision to continue renting. Another question to ask yourself is whether or not you're ready to take on the additional responsibilities of owning a home. When owning a home, there'll be general home maintenance. Somebody's got to mow the lawn. Somebody's got to fix the toilet when it breaks. All that needs to be thought about and talked about. Buying a home's a great option in many cases, but it's not always the best option. So another thing that we look at is people that own a home, and they oftentimes ask, should I buy another house before selling my current home? Well, there's pros and cons to that. Our expert advisors will help you compare all of the options and look at some things to think about. The biggest benefit to buying a home before selling your current home is the fact that you have a suitable property lined up, ready to move into. This can remove the stress and the pressure of having to find a home once your current house is sold. However, this can also create disappointment and heartbreak if you're not financially qualified to purchase a new home without having to sell your current house. If your current home doesn't sell in a timely manner, this could lead to you getting bumped by another buyer wanting to buy your dream house because you had to write your house, you had to write the contract contingent upon selling your house. So you could sell your house before buying a new one. The time it takes to sell your house is unpredictable. There's no crystal ball that exists that can tell us exactly how many days it will take. Selling your current home before buying a new home will put you in an ideal position to negotiate working through the purchase contract on the house that you want to buy, because you don't have to worry about selling your house. You know exactly how much you're going to get from the sale of the house, and you know when you can close. However, one of the risks associated with selling your house first is if you sell your house and you don't have an option of where to move because you haven't been able to find a house. So there's several different things we can look at. A rent back or a lease back can sometimes be negotiated with the buyer of your home. A rent back would allow you to retain possession of your current home for a certain number of days after closing, and the rent back also allows for additional time for you to find a new house. The first step is to talk with myself or one of our expert advisors before starting to look at houses. Our expert advisors are here to help you all along the way. We can help save you thousands and take the stress out of your way. Give me a call or shoot me a text or shoot me an email. My website, anthonypatton.loan, or you can look at inspiredbyrealestate.com. Next week, we're going to talk about, do we really need to hire a realtor? Thanks, and have a great day.